listen to people when they tell you about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the one taking all these motherfuckers down. He can't stand Bill Gates, and Bill Gates can't stand him. He told him, you will not cause mandatory vaccination amongst the people. That's why they tried to impeach him and get him out, because they knew what he was going to do. He told them, all y'all motherfuckers, him, Robert Kennedy Jr. Now, I don't know whether you heard on the news, Robert Kennedy's granddaughter was killed in a boating accident. They killed her because she was fighting against Bill Gates in his vaccination program. That girl was an avid swimmer. How the hell you gonna die in a boating accident? Come on, grandson could swim too. They killed him. That's what Robert Kennedy Jr. said. Donald Trump went to his house, told him he wanted him to head a commission on anti-vaccine, and told Bill Gates, no matter what you gonna do, we gonna take your ass down. All of them people in Hollywood, why you think they all at home now? Ain't no more Hollywood, bro. Ain't no more Hollywood. All of them pedophiles in Hollywood gone down. Tom Hanks, Oprah, that bitch. John Travolta, remember his son died in the house with them, and they say they didn't even know how I did. Why? Because that was a sacrifice. They on the adrenochrome. They take little babies and torture them and drink the blood as a youth serum.
Exactly.
They in the world court right now, baby. This America exists no more as we know it. If you notice when he makes speeches, there is no more presidential seal behind him, which means we in motherfucking martial law, and there are no elections. No elections.
So that's why Donald Trump don't be wearing no mask.
Come on, bro.
And you said they fighting in Chicago and all that?
Oh, they loaded motherfuckers in Lansing, Michigan with rifles and double sawed-off shotguns. They ain't going home. They ain't staying home. You know why they want to keep you in the house? Because at nighttime they spray shit in the air. They did it over there on Palmer, in Pimlico. 5 o'clock in the morning, the lady come out of the house, motherfucking helicopter spinning, spraying shit. What they spraying? Huh? The doctor said, medical examiner said, he stepping down because he got a 7-page letter from the CDC telling him how to fill out a death certificate. That man said, I've been a medical examiner for 23 years. Do you think I need the fucking criminal disease cabal, CDC, to tell me how to fill out a death certificate? He stepped down and he said, I just want all of y'all to know.
All the time I'm wearing this mask.
But take that shit off your face. It's pointless. Because you see this? This is the largest organ on your body, the skin. So, you just coming up your face? Shit don't make sense, y'all. How can you have 3,000 deaths?
Good morning.
How can you have 3,000 deaths?
Please tell me about 50 cents.
I got 50 cents. I got you. Go ahead. So tell him I got you.
She gonna pay for the cigarette, please.
How can you have 3,000 deaths in China alone? 3,000. That's where it started.
Okay.
But 10,000 in New York City, 9,000 in Maryland, 20-some thousand out west, and you only got 3,000.
Thank you.
Where it started in China. Now Shanghai, China has not one.
Not one death.
Not one. You know why?
Why?
Because all of the richest people in China live in Shanghai. That is the crux of the economy. Shanghai. They've been back in business for the last 3 weeks. People shopping, eating, all of that shit. So, and people still believing that there's other fucking viruses die in 80 degrees heat. Your motherfucking body 98.2, 24/7, 365. How it's gonna live? It cannot. You can breathe in steam. Put a pot on your stove.
With the orange pills?
Put orange peels, lemon peels, lime peels, and let it boil rapidly, and then let it go out and inhale the steam. If you can hold your breath for 10 seconds, you ain't gonna never have a goddamn flu. Because you can't, once the respiratory system is compromised, you can't hold your breath for 10 seconds. I can hold my motherfucking breath for 60 seconds. So that means you don't have anything. Stay out of the hospital, the doctor said, where they are infecting people. How old people in nursing homes? I can hold my motherfucking breath for 60 seconds. So that means you don't have anything. Stay out of the hospital, the doctor said, where they are infecting people. How old people in nursing homes, motherfuckers don't go nowhere and get the goddamn virus? Huh? It don't make sense.
They putting it in them.
You know it, brother. I'm here to save all y'all.
So why they say that
I read for you, I read for you. I study for you. I study for you. Y'all don't need to know shit, because I'm going to know for your motherfucking ass. Okay? Y'all my people. Y'all my nephews and cousins. You my nephews, my brothers, my cousins. You ain't no different than them. I would never treat you any different. Baby love will tell you that. When I hit the lottery in February 2018, I gave all them brothers on Park Heights $50. Because those are my babies. Y'all my babies. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. Don't believe this bullshit. Anytime they put glyphosate in your food, drugs in your neighborhood, you think they going to save us from a fucking virus? When they poisoning you on a daily goddamn basis?
Kind of think about it.
You know?
And you said it's from the phones and shit?
5G.
5G radiation?
5G is 60 megahertz of radiation. Radiation is like chemo. So you going to have people walking around out here on chemo that ain't in the goddamn hospital. Chemo causes respiratory difficulties, flu-like symptoms, headaches, nausea, and dizziness. Come on. That's the symptoms of the goddamn coronavirus.
Yeah.
Now, COVID stands for Certificate of Vaccination ID. You think they just came up with that shit? That's what COVID stands for. That's what they pushing for. A certificate of vaccination. These are no coincidences. COVID-19, Certificate of Vaccination ID, adopted in 2019. These motherfuckers been planning this shit forever. Come on.
So we gotta get like vaccine exemption forms or something?
You ain't gonna get shit. Tell them motherfuckers you ain't getting nothing. Cause let me tell you, them white folks that's locked and loaded at the Capitol building out in Michigan, the ones that's locked and loaded in Ohio and Arizona and Washington State and Chicago that they ain't got on the news, that white man said, I will shoot you motherfuckers before you give me a vaccine. What's in it? The chip that's as big as a little, like the size of a grain of rice? They tell you, you can't buy nothing without the mark, buy or sell without the mark of the beast in Revelation. The lady went up to the vending machine and did like this. Goddamn Kit Kat came out. Come on. No, I want to give you money and pay for shit. You ain't no goddamn robot. You ain't no aliens.
Right.
That's what they want to do. I'm telling y'all. When they come talking about a vaccine, tell them kiss your ass and get the fuck out of here. That's why they staged mass shootings to get the guns out of lawful people's hands, because they know criminals ain't turning in no guns. Right. How dumb can you be? So if they take the guns out of the lawful people's hands, people that's had rifles and shit forever, they going and taking them back. Because an unarmed population,
it's easy to get.
You got that right. Go knock that white man sitting in his chair with a goddamn sawed-off shotgun like this. I'm waiting for the mandatory vaccine. He know. Because you knock on people's door talking about some shit, they're going to blow your ass away. That's the Second Amendment. See? But they plan that shit, make you think that they got these crazy ones. No, these people that they put up to do this shit. See? CIA's. No movie goes out without the CIA's approval. No book is written without the CIA's approval. Those are the videos that I got to show you. They behind everything. They behind this bullshit too. Don't believe. How can you believe the hype? Like I said, 3,000 deaths in China and you got 10,000 in New York. No, that don't make sense. And when things don't make sense, it's not true. The truth makes perfect sense. You can't go in there and take shit out and it'll still make sense because it's the truth.
So every time when somebody died, they just say it's
anything. The medical examiner said they were told by the CDC in a 7-page document, if it's flu-like symptoms, cold-like symptoms, diagnose them with COVID-19. You get a cold, you better take some goddamn castor oil like we used to take long ago, and that shit be gone the next day. And see, they got
like a diamond in the sky. You know. Look at the lobby, I get the party jumping, love us a falling something, someone lit with a 40 grip, rocking and we gon' roll from the floor to the top. No, stop until it's sunny, pass the Dasani bottle, fill it with the cardio, chillin' with the cardio, up like a baldy go. I'm on. Been looking for somebody just like you.